11th of October, Rabbi Moore, Parsha Shavua, Lech Lecha.
Okay, there's actually a few more Rashis over here. It's on a total different subject. Me'artzecha v'moladetzecha. You have the Rashi?
I'm looking for it. Let's see.
We'll get to record now.
What pasuk are you looking for?
We're still on Pasuk base.
Okay, back to base. Okay.
And we are me'artzecha v'moladetzecha.
Oh, here it is. May artzecha from your land. V'halo kivar yatsa misham im aviv uva ad Haran. Is it not already that he left from there with his father and he came to Haran?
Haran.
So Rashi is asking a question.
He's asking, in other words, what's HaKadosh Baruch Hu telling Avraham Avinu now? Leave your land and your birthplace.
He already left.
You had already left, because the end of last week's parsha said that Terach took all his family and they had intended to go to the land of Canaan, and they reached Haran and they stayed there. So you see, he had already left his birthplace, his original native land.
Right. Ella kach amar lo, but thus he was saying to him, His rachek od misham v'tzei mi beis avicha. But he was telling him, keep going,
Right.
further from there, and leave from the house of your father. Right. In other words, he said, don't stop in Haran, keep going.
Right. That's interesting, because why was it that Terach had originally intended to go to the land of Canaan? It says they came to Haran and he stayed there. Why didn't Terach continue? So l'chayra, this is my own idea, but l'chayra, it seems from the psukim, the idea seems to be that Terach obviously was running away from Nimrod. Nimrod was in Babel, which is in present-day Iraq, the Baghdad area, and he was trying to get as far away from Nimrod as possible. So that's why his original intention was to go to the land of Canaan, not out of any special holy spiritual level of land of Canaan was concerned, but Parsha, this was the of that civilized area, that inhabited area of the world, that was the furthest west that there was. The land of Canaan was the furthest west away from Babel. Certainly of the descendants of Shem. So that's why Terach didn't originally go there. But the Maisi got as far as Haran. He said, well, listen, let's try it out over here. Maybe Nimrod's not going to run after us over here. So he stayed there, let's try it out. And indeed, the Maisa stayed in Haran and Nimrod didn't chase after him. I mean, he was safe there. So that's why Terach stayed in Haran. He felt no need to go further. Now Hashem's telling Avraham Avinu, I want you to leave. Just like it was my divine hand which was guiding you to leave Bavel and to go as far away as possible from there. That's why you ended up in Choron. But my ultimate goal is, the Kosh Baruch Hu told Avram, that I don't want you to stay in Choron either. I want you to bring you Dafka to Eretz Yisrael, to the land of Canaan, not because it's far away as from Nimrod as possible, but that is because Eretz Yisrael is a special land which I want you to inherit. I want you to take possession of it in the future. And because of its high spiritual level, that's why I want you to come to Eretz Yisrael, to the land of Canaan. Okay? Asher Areka, let's do one more pasuk here, one more Rashi.
That I will show you. Lo gila lo haaretz miyad kedei lechabva be'enav ve'laseis sachar al kol dibor v'dibor. So he did not immediately reveal what land it was, in order that it would be precious in his eyes, and to give to him a reward for each and every word.
Every time the Kosh Baruch Hu says, go ahead, go further. And then he told him again, well, have I reached it? No, go further. So every time, for every time a Kosh Baruch Hu told him to go further, you get extra reward. Kiyotzebo, you find a similar example of this to the second idea of getting reward for each dibor. Kiyotzebo,
Es bincha es achidcha et Yitzchak. Your son, your only son, of Yitzchak.
When HaKadosh Baruch Hu spoke to Avraham Avinu before the Akedah, and he told him, I want you to take your son, your only son, the one whom you love, Yitzchak. Okay?
He gets.
So why did HaKadosh Baruch Hu put on? He should have said straight away, take Yitzchak. Take your son Yitzchak. Why did he say it's Bincha, it's Yechidcha, Shohavta, it's Yitzchak? That he should receive rewards. He's saying, I want you to take your son. Well, the Medrash says, I have two sons. It's Yechidcha, no, your unique son, your special son. I have two special sons. Shohavta, one whom you love. I said, I love them both. Es Yitzchak. This time it was gave Avraham Avinu a reward for each time that he was willing to, whoever it may have been, whether it be Yitzchak or Yishmael, to give him reward for willing to fulfill the word of Hashem. Similarly, Alachad Heorim Hashem Alecha. Kosh Baruch didn't tell him which mountain it was going to be where the Akedah is going to be. He says, one of the mountains which I will tell you. And then you have the fourth example here, where Yonah, it says, tell them the call which I am going to tell. I'm going to speak to you. I'm going to tell you what is the prophecy which I want you to tell the people of Nineveh. Told Yonah, and he didn't tell him what it was. So again, Yonah received reward by being left in the dark, and nevertheless willing to follow what Hashem had told him and said, go to Nineveh, even though Kosh Baruch Hu hadn't told him yet what the prophecy was going to be. Okay, I think we'll hold it here. So we go up to Pasuk Gimel.
Thank you.
Very good. Shkach, Choltiv.
Hello.